What's going on, guys? Amazing Watch here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over why you should be skipping Festival King's banner as a free-to-play player. So let's get into it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over both Festival King and the Hendrickson that comes with him as units, and then I'm going to be going over the banner they had on JP, and then also some of the units that we're going to be getting on their actual banner. So Festival King is going to be the blue type SSR rarity. For his passive here, he's going to nullify the cleansing effect of recovery skills on enemies with 2 or more poison, bleed, shock, and corrosion effects. 3 or more of the aforementioned debuffs. Further decreases the enemy's ultimate move gauge by 1 at the end of your turn. So this, basically what this does is it makes it so that if you apply 3 of the debuffs, they lose a 1 ultimate gauge per turn, and they actually cannot cleanse if they have 2 of the debuffs. So this is why Winged King is actually run with the Hendrickson that comes with them, because this Hendrickson has shock on his first card and then bleed on his second card AoE. So he's going to apply both the shock and the bleed, and then King has another card here which is going to inflict the poison. So they're going to be able to get the 3 debuffs of the 4, so they're going to be getting poison, bleed, and shock. They're going to be able to apply that so that they lose ultimate move gauge and they nullify cleansing, so you cannot cleanse the debuffs. So that is why King and Hendy is pretty powerful. He has this new card effect called Release. So basically how this works is he inflicts damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy, releases 130% of any DOT damage. So basically what happens is it deals a percentage of the leftover damage over time debuff damage as additional damage in the actual attack animation. So what it does is you're going to be doing 450% and then 130% of the poison, bleed, and shock additional damage, right? Which is super powerful. If you use this card, you can nuke people, literally. Like, this card with all 3 of the debuffs applied does nuke people and do a ton of damage. This is why Festival King is so powerful, is that he's able to apply all 3 of these debuffs with the Hendrickson, and he's able to do dish out a ton of damage as well. And then yeah, his other skills I explained earlier was the poison AoE, and then for his ultimate here, it's a brand new ultimate effect. He applies the Abyss effect on the hero and receives 50% less damage for 2 turns, doing 300% AoE. So Abyss, basically what that does is it inflicts 30% of the damage dealt on all enemies at the start of the enemy's turn. So this Abyss effect scales super heavily with the amount of dupes you get on Fest King. If you get to 6 out of 6 on King, you're doing 450% on the actual ultimate itself, and then the Abyss multiplier is going to scale up to 60% additional damage, or when you're finished attacking at the end of your ally's turn. So that's why Festival King is so powerful and that he works super well with Hendrickson. Now I want to go over his original banner on JP and why people might want to summon for him, I guess. The thing is, on his original banner, both Festival King and Demon Hendrickson were rate up at 0.5%, and this is the first ever time they've done rate up for Festival units in the game. They've never done rate up for Goddess Elizabeth. They never did rate up for Lostvin Meliodas. They had them at 0.25. But on King's banner, he's going to be at 0.5%, assuming, right? What I got from Festival of King being 0.5% is that Netmarble really wanted to push the debuff meta, right? Having them at higher rates means that more players are going to get him, and then there's going to be more people in the PvP meta running Festival of King. So overall, the original banner on JP was kind of bad if you really think about it. The only good units on it were the festivals. So on the banner, they had all the coin shop sins right here. They had Bellion, Zaratros, Blue Demon Meliodas, Red King right here, and then a bunch of like really mediocre units right here, which weren't right up as well. So overall, like, JP's original banner for Fest King was not good at all, and if we get this, like, if we were to get this exact same banner on Global, it would be so much more of a skip, but it will be a little bit different on Global. So I wanted to shout out my boy Shogun on Twitter. He actually posted this when he was you know, hashtag vote Droll for president. But basically, these were the top 6 units that got voted for the vote banner, which the vote banner being Festival King's banner. And so these are the new 6 units we're going to be getting on his banner, including some other units below, but I could not find the rest of the units that were going to be on it. But assuming they do 0.5% for Hendrickson and King on the rates, they'll have to put about what, 10 units to fit the 4%. So yeah, so we're going to be getting these 6 units: Red Darieri, Green Escanor, Blue Lilia, Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Zeldris, and then Droll of Patience, so the Green Droll. So overall, I don't really think this banner would be a summon even with all 6 of these units on here, because Escanor a lot of people already have already. Blue Demon Meliodas a lot of people already have already as well. Lilia has been pretty accessible recently. Like, if you've gotten her from her banner, she's been on other original character banners as well. Darriere from Part 2 tickets, Green Droll from Part 2 tickets, and Blue Zeldris from Part 2 tickets as well. Overall, all these units you could have gotten through other banners in the past, and I don't think that having these 6 units on the banner will make it better than even JP's banner, because JP's banner at the very least had the coin shop sins, and a lot of the coin shop sins are better than the non-coin shop sins, right? Like Blue Giant Tien's really good. Blue King, if you don't have him 6/6, is really good. Red Gother, obviously like a staple. You have Green Merlin for Alt Rush is a staple. Red Escanor if you don't have him duped. All of these units, all of the coin shop sins would be really good on the banner if they were to be featured. But because they aren't going to be on the banner, assuming they're just going to slap the vote units on Festival King's banner, I don't really think it should be a summon at all, and you should most likely just skip the entire banner. Like, Hendrickson will be a free unit, so you will be getting him throughout the event next week, but Festival King you will have to summon, and I don't think that even with Festival King being rate up at 0.5%, I don't think that's enough to encourage you free-to-play players to summon. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.